Hey everyone, welcome back to another unboxing of a different model of the Powerbank handheld console. Now this is sold by the same store that I got the other one from, and they seem to have a third model as well, but this is like the second model. There's three altogether, and I reviewed the newest one first, so this is the older one. So here's everything that comes in the box. It only supports USB-C charging, no lightning port, unlike the newer model. However, now iPhone's gonna have USB-C, so you don't even have to worry about that if you have the newest model. And there's also USB-C to USB cable included, and then there's some cables for like an older TV, but I'm not interested in playing on my TV, so. And even though it's heavily advertised as a power bank, I'm using this just to play Game Boy games on, but I will show some other systems too. So unlike the newer model, it only has a joystick. It does not have a D-pad. But I do like that the buttons on this, like the font they use for the letters, is a lot better. The font on the other model for some reason was like really weird, and like the X almost looked like an H. And this model also has micro SD support, so you can put your own games on it. It does come with games too, even though it technically shouldn't, but it does. But they're all in Chinese. So I also found the actual menu on this system to be a lot cleaner. Like the other one had like a Street Fighter background, and it was just really ugly. It also has like a music jingle, I don't know what to call it, like a theme song on the front. So my biggest problem with the other model was that it played all the games twice the speed they should be. This model does not do that. This model plays them at the regular speed, so I already like this one a lot better because of that. You can also do save states, so if you want to save your game even when you shouldn't be able to, you can. So since it's playing ROMs at normal speed, I have not had those issues of like the screen jumping or the music jumping. Everything seems to be running rather smooth. Now there's a lot of lines on the camera. Those don't exist in person. That's just because of my camera recording it. Now it is a little weird using a joystick instead of a D-pad, but I'll take what I can get. So this only plays up to Game Boy Advance, so if you're looking for like PlayStation, this is not going to support that at all. But I personally only wanted it for Game Boy. Now, of course, I could have gotten a real Game Boy, but I want a backlit screen, and I don't feel like modding a Game Boy, so I'd rather just get something cheap like this to use, and then if I lose it, it's not a big deal. But anyways, I'll try loading up some Super Nintendo to see how that goes. I don't imagine that it would struggle with that since it's an older console.